What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Legion of Nerds. I'm Chuck.
And I'm Brandy.
Tonight, we got this Legion session for y'all, where we're going to talk about this week's episode of The Last of Us. We liked doing it last week so much for episode 4, we decided we'd come back and talk about episode 5. It really wasn't anything unexpected in this episode.
Not if you played the game.
When you played the game, there was nothing unexpected in this episode. Feel Her Love was the title of the episode. We're almost done with this season. It's only like 2 more episodes or something. That's wild.
We did get something big in the live action version.
Yes.
We got spores.
That's right. It's in the air. Started off the episode like somewhere in the past. It didn't quite state where, but
Around the time the treaty was broken.
yeah, because Isaac's already in, and what's her name? Hammerhand comes down to see what's going on at the hospital, and she explains that it's in the air, so they seal it off. And then, some time has passed, and
One of them was like Outbreak Day. He was still in his scrubs.
oh yeah. In Seattle, this was like the most infected, like the number one or the earliest infected.
Ground zero.
That's right there in the basement of the hospital, and they're like, nope, close it up. So it's been closed up for 25 years or whatever. It's ridiculous. Ain't no telling what's down there.
Spores.
For sure.
There's probably other things, but definitely spores.
Well, level B1 don't have no rats.
Nope. None of those.
That's right.
Damn Rat King.
I can only imagine how they're going to try to put that together. Woo!
That thing's something else. Again, if you played the game. If not, spoilers are bad. Don't go look it up.
If you're here, it's spoilerific. It's going to be all spoilers for the show, game, all of that. Ooh. Yes. And then it switches back to the theater, and Nora's all over the radio, just like the game, and she's triangulating everything. But the difference in the game is it's Dina. I said Nora. My bad, y'all.
They're after Nora.
Yeah, they're after Nora.
He does know this.
Yes. And the difference is Dina's going to go with her.
Yes. In the game, those of us who've played know that she stays back at the theater and just figures out their zones.
Yeah, and keeps listening to the radio.
Yes.
And rests up because she's pregnant, of course.
But not in the show.
She's pregnant. She's pregnant in the show. She just ain't going to sit to the side. Which, in the game, it did seem to affect her, like, worse. Like, it had a bigger effect, her being pregnant.
Yes.
And it, like, kept her down a lot. Which,
That first trimester, man.
Like, the stuff in the show where that shows she getting sick, like, anybody would get sick. Anybody could get sick seeing that stuff. And I think the point of it showing out and her doing it is they've been seeing stuff like this for I don't know how long. They've probably been out running together and seeing stuff like that. But it still is. It's just, yeah,
horrific.
No, I wouldn't want to see anything like that. Like, Yeah, people dead. People half. No, I'm good. All right. Snap, crackle, pop.
It felt good.
I bet. Oh yeah. My favorite part of the episode was right after they left out and they passed the pile of dead bodies and went into the one's place,
Yes.
which to this day is like one of my favorites of the infected. Even though I hate them.
Stalkers.
Oh man, I cuss them all day when I'm running through that place. But man, I love them. They're my favorites. The stalkers, yeah.
And it wasn't just one this time.
Oh, but it's never just one. Oh, I know what you're saying. When Ellie encountered
When Ellie
one
first encountered
back
one.
at the beginning of the season.
It was just one.
Yeah. No, these motherfuckers come at her like velociraptors. And there was a leader
Yes.
like telling them what to do. Like it may be the Spores hive mind, but there was one person, like one of them, like leading
Issuing
the whole.
orders.
Yes. And no. Yeah, and Dina got away, and this is where Jesse shows up. And they get out. Oh man, they're running from the was it WLF? Yeah, the Wolves.
Yes.
Yeah, because they had to run out into the spotlight.
Just keep running.
But I really did love the stalkers. They were great. They looked great.
Very, very accurate.
Yes, like the first, like I heard the giggle.
And then it got quiet.
Yeah, and oh man, like just chills popped up. And I was like, oh, I know what this is. And I was thinking, 3 or 4. No, this is a fucking army.
It's a herd of them.
Like, no wonder the WLF ain't going in there and they're staying the hell away. Like, they didn't even kill them. They ran. Like,
There's a whole army of them.
man, if they ever decide to come up the hell out the building,
They're screwed.
yeah. Yeah, and they end up in the park in the forest. And
And
then,
the WLF won't go in there either.
yeah, I wonder why. We find out. The whistles. Them
Still
whis-
give me chills.
That's right. Them whistles will haunt my dreams. I'm going to tell you what. Oh my God. I didn't expect Dina to get shot with the arrow. I did
No.
expect Ellie to get shot with the arrow.
Yes, but God, no. Let's shoot the pregnant lady. Because she ain't supposed to be here anyways.
Well, it makes sense because, it'd be hard to be like, Ellie got shot with an arrow. Now she's running around through the hospital after Nora.
I mean, is it that hard? She did it in the game. This is supposed to be hyper
It's a
realized.
video game. Well, Dina gets to go back to the theater and heal. So,
Back on track with the game.
right? And they see the the Seraphites, what the wolves call scars, string up the one wolf and gut him.
And yeah, they did.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just like the game, though. They ain't playing. They ain't playing around.
No holds barred.
And they spot them. Dina gets shot with the arrow, and they have to split. So Jesse and Dina head one way. Ellie heads another. And instead of going back and meeting them,
She heads on to the hospital because she finds it.
oh yeah, she sees the hospital and is like, the hell with that. I'm going after Nora because I need to know where Abby is. Even when they're in the park, Jesse's like, we're trying to go home, and fucking Ellie's like, no, what? No, they ain't happening.
Rip roaring.
Oh God, rip roaring rampage of revenge. Yes. Yes. Thanks to Paul. Man. And then we do get to Nora in the hospital. Like, Ellie gets to sneaks around and through the little hole like you do in the game.
Yeah, it was just a rodent, though.
Yeah, the dog. It was pretty cool. Gets in the hospital and into the room where Nora is, just like the game. Because we were watching it, and Nora goes down to the room, and I look at her, and I'm like, you think Ellie's just going to happen upon her, and they're just going to go running through the hospital? And she's like, yeah, probably. And then that's what happened. And yeah, Nora took herself downstairs where it's airborne now.
And we see Leon.
Oh yeah, attached to the wall and spores coming out his mouth.
Show makes you feel like it just happened. It didn't, obviously.
Yes, no. It was a flashback. The beginning was a flashback. And then Nora, she finds Nora. And she can barely breathe. And she's all like, haha, like, we're infected, blah, blah. And then
Ellie says, are we?
Are we? Yeah. And that's when she finds out that the immune girl is a real thing. And she starts questioning her about where Abby is. And she's not going to tell her. Starts beating on her.
Lead pipe come in real handy.
Yeah, it did. She still ain't gonna tell her. Then it skips back to when Joel comes to get her on her birthday. Cause I was all excited. I thought we were gonna get that in this episode.
Yes.
This episode flew by so fast for me that I guess I really thought that we were gonna go to the museum and all that stuff in this episode. We had that much time left.
But no. It was over before we knew it.
Yes. Not and then after the episode, we discussed how much we liked it and how much we didn't. And like she said, it wasn't her favorite episode. And it really wasn't my favorite episode, but I'm telling you right now, that little spot where they're in the warehouse fighting the stalkers. And
yes.
It's probably one of my favorite parts of this season. Right under the attack on Jackson.
That was great.
Yeah, attack on Jackson is probably going to be one of my favorite things out this show, period. And then we got a little teaser for next week where it is going to be with the episode where it's her birthday.
And we're all going to cry.
Yeah.
Or if you have a heart, you will.
Yeah. Joel's back. And he's going to take her to celebrate her birthday. Man. I did like this episode better than last week.
Yes.
But it just seemed like it was getting over a hump last week through the middle of the season to get us to the good stuff, the good stuff.
All the action and
end
tension.
of season, right? Like the
climax.
Yeah, the rampage of revenge.
Ooh.
The raging rampage of revenge.
The rip-roaring.
Yeah, the rip-roaring rampage. That's great. Oh, man. I still don't see what anyone had, what the problem is with Bella Ramsey and why they're acting as... I enjoy them as Ellie. I don't know. The time they come across as cold, yes, but I think Ellie as a character comes across as cold. She's just cold.
They live in a post-apocalyptic world. You kind of have to be.
Right.
Because everybody is for themselves.
Right. It's hard to. It's gonna be hard to trust anyone. It's gonna be hard to live a normal life. Any of that. The people saying that they expect her to be normal. Like, what's normal and how you're immune through all the, like, you ain't never gonna be able to get close to anybody without second guessing yourself. Like, should I or shouldn't I? Either you're gonna be holding something, back from someone for the rest of your life, or you're gonna tell. It's like the biggest secret around. Dina is really growing on me, which I said back at the beginning of the season. I think she's going to be the best thing about this season, it seemed like. And she's really doing the damn thing.
She is.
Yes. And I can't wait to get Tommy. Tommy's there in Seattle, too.
He came with Jesse.
Yeah, we just ain't seen him yet.
They're supposed to rendezvous in the morning.
That's right. Damn right. Yeah. Seems like they're ramping it up now. The season's really gonna start taking off toward the end. And like I said, I still think it's gonna end right there in the theater when Abby tracks them down or whatever. Yep.
It will. We're calling it now.
Yeah.
Because we have the flashback episode with the museum and all that, and then we saw the Eugene episode.
Yeah. Which may be part of the flashback episode.
Yes.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Like, something's going to happen, and Eugene's going to find out that Ellie is immune, and Joel going to put him down.
Because you can't trust anybody.
Nope. Well, it may not, and it also may not be just that Ellie's immune. They talk about his ties to the Fireflies and all those groups, so he may find out that Joel's the one that killed those Fireflies as well. And yeah. Yep. Man. I mean, I'm still loving the show. Again, I do think this was a step up from last week.
Yes.
And the stalkers, still the stalker part of the episode is my favorite part of the episode, period.
It is definitely the highlight.
Yeah, for me, for sure. And for you too?
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Can't wait for next week. And we'll be back for another session, y'all. Make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get all the nerdy goodness. I've been Chuck.
And I've been Brandy.
This is The Last of Us. We are the Legion of Nerds. Y'all don't have too much fun. I've been the last